Welcome back to what will be the final video on the Deadman mode tournament. I'm not going to call this day 5 because it's not really day 5. You know, you kind of lose track of the days over Deadman mode. They all merge into one big pile of grinding. Regardless of the day, it has been a very, very good week for me. I've got a lot of the stats that I want to so far. Obviously, I want to max out in the long term, but I think I'm going to have time to achieve all my goals. And I should be able to give myself the best chance I can for the 1 versus 1 stage, providing I make it there. It may sound a little bit different right now. That's because I'm currently in my hotel room in Leicester because I'm playing live on stage at the Deadman mode finale this weekend. If you guys want to watch it live, you can watch it live on the Old School RuneScape channel on Twitch. I think the official live stream starts at 7:30 PM, and then I will also go live myself if I do make it to the 1 versus 1s. I can't make any promises though because there is an absolutely huge alliance out to get our team after we held down Shiloh Village. However, I will of course try my best. So the general plan for this video was to finish all the questing at home before I came over to Leicester so I could AFK stats on mobile on my laptop while I was doing other things because I wasn't really sure what I'd have to do over here. You have to do like rehearsals for the final show and all that sort of stuff. And I was planning on playing in the car over here, but I ended up sleeping. You know, Deadman mode, you're a bit sleep deprived. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hey, we got the King's message after like half an hour. I did go to sleep, so that probably had something to do with it. At least I didn't wait till the end of the tournament to arrive. So now I can do my Crystal Shield quest, Roving Elves, and Regicide. Here we go. Here is the end of the Regicide quest. I thought I messed up. I brought a rabbit, but I didn't bring any axe. But you can actually cook it to the north, which was very lucky. Now, next up, we've got the Roving Elves, but I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. They just left mid-conversation. Oh my God, they moved to the other bit. That's so dumb. Right, here we go. Please don't run off on me for like the millionth time for the Crystal Shield, because that's the best range defense shield in the game, I think. Possibly. I don't know. It's not as good against Mage, but yeah. I will get a shield, please. Choose the right one. I'm going to have to spend 750k on the full version later on, but for now, I'm just going to keep the 2 out of 10 shield. Bit of an upgrade from an Addy Kite. I haven't had a rune shield the entire tournament. Like, what? Okay, Gertrude's Cat quest is complete. And you may be wondering why on earth I'm doing Gertrude's Cat. Well, I feel like my stats are fine and I can max out pretty easily when I'm in Leicester. So I may as well do as much questing as I can now. Gertrude's Cat is a requirement for Recipe of Disaster. So I'm going to try and quest myself D-Gloves. If I get stuck on my Addy, it's alright. I don't have to spend 2 mil on a Region Bracelet, and it's not the end of the world. So yeah, going to start growing a cat for the Shadow of the Storm bit. Hopefully it's fully grown by the time I get there. There we go, fishing contest quest completed. Got some extra total levels with their fishing. Boys, we're on the road back to rank 1. No, I'm joking, I'll never make it there. On to something else. There's so many small quests that I can do. It's actually kind of nice just to bash out some real fast ones rather than slaving over long ones like the piety quests. Yeah, definitely need all the HP XP I can get from this quest with my 20 mil HP XP. That's another quest done. I think that's... I don't even know which quest that's a requirement for. It's one of the RFD ones. It says on the guide. I'm just rattling through quick guides right now. Boom, Nature Spirit done. Pure Ruins. 2k XP and all this stuff. Again, don't really need it. But that is a step towards completing RFD as well. Easy. I can pray at this altar. I think it, yeah, boost your prayer over your normal points. And I get a diary task that I'm never going to do. Yo, my cat only eats the best food. Give it that manta ray. Okay, quickly had to smash out 40 smithing. I forgot this was a requirement for the family crest quest to make the jewelry and stuff, but now I can quickly move on. It's actually not too bad because people are doing gargoyles, so there's loads of steel bars in the game, and people don't really make cannonballs on the tournament. Okay, finishing up the family crest quest real quick. Family crest quest. Okay. I've got the gauntlets. Not going to use them for anything. I'm just going to destroy them straight away. Pretty useless. I don't actually have too many left on the list. You'd think there's tons of quests on this list. I guess I'm forgetting about the sub-quests for RFD itself, but looking down, I can do this within like a couple of hours easy. I am the best hunter of chompy birds, and this is obviously the pre-quest for the chompy pre-quest in Recipe for Disaster. Okay, there we go. Incantation done. Demon Slayer done. I thought this was longer than it is. The longest part was honestly collecting the 25 bones. Just killing wizards at the Wizard's Tower on day 5 of Deadman mode. But there's Demon Slayer. Time to go do the Golem, Shadow of the Storm, and then we're done. Boom. Golem complete. Straight onto Shadow of the Storm. Okay, this should be the end of the final quest. I'm just going to choose attack. Why not? 10k attack XP and Shadow of the Storm completed. Meaning that I've done everything I need to. I can now go and start the pre-quests, and my cat's not even grown. So how long has it been? I had lunch and stuff in between this as well. So how long has that taken us? I wonder how old you are. 2 hours 33. That's actually longer than I thought, but you know, it's not too bad. If you're enjoying the video so far, do not forget to subscribe. I'm going insanely hard this tournament, and I really do appreciate all of your support. Right, this should be part 1 done. I forgot how short these pre-quests actually were, so it's not going to be too bad from here on out. Use the rock cake on the dwarf. I feel like I will be able to get to Dragon Gloves quite easily because they're quite short. And I can actually start Legends quest once I get 107 quest points. But I'll get the quest points from doing the subquest anyway. So it's all going to be absolutely fine. And here is number 2. What? Oh, I was using it on the chair. I was scared that I'd done the wrong thing there. But there's number 2. 5 more council members left. Hey, my cat has grown into a full-grown cat. I'm going to be putting that in the bank so nobody sees that I'm doing RFD. I mean, I don't know what people think I'm doing with a cat out. They probably just think I'm a weirdo. Thought I'd smash out ceramic vase real quick, get a bit of XP, and now we're on to Evil Dave. Oh my god, I've still got 4 left. This is going to be long. Quest complete, Lung Bridge Guide has been freed. Oh my god, I literally got 3 of each spices in the stew. I think I had 3, 3, 3, 2. Please say this is right. That is totally evil, Gideon. Well, that took as long as it could have possibly taken. But now I've got a Hellcat, which is kind of cool. This thing looks so ridiculous. What? Wait, I've just noted, this isn't a safe zone in here. It's multi as well. It's multi in the RFD room. That's mad. Alright. 1500 cooking and wood king XP. Nothing. But last, Pirate Pete. That's probably the longest one. That's why I left it at the end. I always like leaving the long drawn out ones at the end because I just like to smash through quests real quick. Gotta train my flipping fishing to get a raw cod because nobody has one. And yeah, it's 23 fishing, so hopefully this should be fairly fast. Please do not burn this fish cake. I only bothered to get one. 70 cooking coming through. And what else is coming through? We've completed all the little subquests on here. It's actually pretty quick. Stamina, you can sprint around the game. And it's all good. I feel like it's worth it because, yeah. Wait, what's going on now? You freed them all. We get to watch the cutscene, but I'm not going to get Barriers Gloves because that's 176 quest points. And I don't fancy doing that one. Come here. Dragon Gloves. Oh, yes. This adds an extra max hit, by the way, for VLSing and stat hammering or whatever I end up using in the final hour. And I should probably put on some climbing boots. Otherwise, that would have been a total waste of time getting those gloves. But yeah, I had the time, so I thought I may as well just go and knock them out. Okay, here we go. 70 prayer coming in. Everyone wants this. Everyone wants the piety. I pretty much maxed without it. Like, I didn't really need it for AFK. Never really got round to buying the bones and to get the bones for it. But 70 prayer, piety achieved. If we manage to get through the 1v1s and if we manage to keep locking down Shiloh, that's going to be a tremendous advantage. Both of those things are very, I don't know, there's a lot of maybes involved. So yeah, piety chief for now. Okay, end of Fremenic Trials. I've been so inefficient because I should have done this early on, got Berserker Helm before I trained my melees. But you know, you can't do all the quests at once, can you? You got to spread it out a little bit. Now I can start Lunar Diplomacy. I forgot I needed the skill requirements for flipping Lunar Diplomacy, but that's the first one. 55 more cutting. And now we're off to train some mining. Joy of joys. Before I left for Leicester this morning, I ended up bashing out 60 mining and then, of course, completing Lunar Diplomacy, which actually took over 2 hours. It's a really long quest because you basically have to do Lost City from scratch. Even though it's completed, you have to get the staff and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we've got that out of the way. I'm going to be a tank in the final hour just because it requires less gear. I don't have to get Azoriel's staff or Aaron's pieces, and my gear is already slacking at the moment as it is. So, there we go. We've reached the end of another tournament. Well, the end isn't quite here. There's still, of course, the final hour to go, but here are the stats for now. I should have time to AFK these to 99. I've got about 4 hours left on attack, 5 on defense, 1 on range. So what's that, 10 hours overall? And yeah, I can definitely do that AFKing on mobile, AFKing at the venue, even trading in the final hour if it comes down to it. But firstly, before I go, I want to thank you all for your amazing support this week. It's been unreal. So many new people to the channel, so many people enjoying the videos. I'd like to think I've done a good job of showing a different side of Deadman mode, especially with something like the multi-fights, and I've tried to do a couple of different things this tournament. I hope I'll be able to bring you something good out of the final hour. We will see. We're going to be vastly outnumbered in the multi-combat stage, and I imagine I might be on some people's snipe lists. But I don't mind. If I fall in multi, I've had such a fun week. Locking down Shiloh Village was so fun. Probably the best clan lockdown in the history of Deadman mode. Made some huge gains this week as well, and I always just enjoyed Deadman mode tournament. I'd play it even if I didn't make videos. So yeah, this is me signing off. I will see you live on stage in the Deadman mode finale.